Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaylee of Kaylee Plans, and today I'm going to be talking about my extremely chaotic 2025 planner lineup. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you're not new here, you know that this is probably the largest planner stack that I've ever had going into a new year. And part of the reason for that is because this is the first year I kind of don't know what I want to do. So this year I have kind of been planning in this little, it's a Delphonics just regular grid notebook, and let me tell you, I have been loving this little thing. I have been using it consistently and it's been great. I started doing dailies, but then I switched to my tried and true weeklies. I had habit trackers and things of that nature. Just general lists that I really liked that I could incorporate into it. As you can tell also, this is just a much more colorful overall planner for me, I guess. But then, as you can see, life started to catch up with me. The new semester started and I did kind of just fall off. We went to New York and then I kind of didn't really use my planner too much. Now, obviously, you see November there, but I didn't actually use it as a planner. I just used this more for ideas and general notes. So yeah, the things that I've discovered with this will be kind of going into the ideas in this video. Let me first talk about the planners that are not going to change going into 2025. The first one that's not going to change going into 2025 is this planner. This is my my school planner, and so in here I literally just have, I've already actually made the spreads for my last semester of grad school. I was kind of excited, so I already did those. But as you can see, it gives me like tons of room to like do like lists if I need to for when things get a little bit more hectic, just like discussions, papers. So I do kind of use like almost dailies or weeklies for like things that I need to get done. So yeah, this works great for school. This will not be changing. I've used this already for almost a full year. So yeah, this will not be changing. I will continue to use this as is going into 2025. Along with that, I will also be using my commonplace planner again in 2025. This little baby, I didn't really make too much of a dent in, so I do want to continue to use it because I do like the way that I was using it, and I'm just kind of using it for like general ideas, things that I learn, things that I think, things I want to look up or research, document, observe. So yeah, I'm gonna use this for stuff like that. Okay, and this is the last planner thing that's not changing. This is my new junk journal. I just started this one because I finished my last one. I just decided to start it right away, and I really like, you know, the style of journaling that I have in here right now, so that will continue going into 2025 as well. So none of those things that I just talked about are really like planners. They're just journals that I won't necessarily need to use every single day. So it does leave me with like this other element of things that I want to do. So let's talk about it. So the first one is this little planner. When I bought this, I thought it would be perfect for daily journaling because it just has only like 5 lines. I feel like that's an actual achievable, like realistic amount to write every single day. I do like that there is this monthly in the beginning here, and I almost like wonder if I should use this as my actual planner for the year, because I don't know if you guys were around when I was using the weeklies in my passport size as my everyday planner, but I split the page down the middle using the little line. Here, I'll show you in case you don't know. they come with like this line down the center, and I split all the pages down the middle, and I would plan on one side and I would journal on the other side. But it was just a little bit too small, just a little too small. And so something like this actually kind of piqued my interest because I could do the same thing. The only thing is the guideline isn't there, which does kind of suck because I would have to measure every single page, and I don't know how realistic that is for me. Like, it's already hard enough for me to do it in here, and they make it so easy for you. So yeah, that's a consideration. Okay, the other consideration that I can use for my 2025 planner, this is a 2025 planner lineup brainstorm, honestly, more than anything. So I got this cover, I don't even know how I get this in here, honestly. Is it? Okay, yeah, it's this last. Is it like this? I never know. Okay. I grabbed this colorway of the Hobonichi Weeks, and like, there is something really nice about like the size of just a hobo as is, and the reason that I was considering it is because it does do the thing for you already without having to make any lines that I was just talking about, which is that I can plan on one side. Sorry, I should zoom you guys in a little bit, right? That's better. That I can plan on one side, and then I can do notes or like even draw pictures, use stickers, things like that. On this side, I could use washi tape to cover like the bottom here because, you know, the idea is that I want to start using the things in my stash I've been hoarding for so long. And it's just come to a point where I need to just start using the things that I have. Going into 2025, I do plan to be on stricter no spends because we are going to be doing quite a bit of traveling next year. So I'm not going to be buying things like online shopping as much as I have in the past, because we'll be doing more in-person shopping, more traveling type shopping. So I do also want to have something pretty compact for traveling for that reason. So something like this, like, you know, obviously the cover is one thing. Like the cover is you know, cumbersome. It's 3 times the thickness of the planner itself, but I do have a clear cover that I could just put over this and it would still be just this compact. So yeah, I mean, this is a good consideration. I don't know what my hesitation is with the Hobonichi Weeks. I think that it is just how narrow it is, because even compared to the well, yeah, no, it's the exact same size as the Traveler's Notebook. Okay. I also have my rings. Like, this rings, baby, I love her. I love her. We listen and we don't judge. You know, I just was really vibing being in here. But I don't know. Like, there is the thing of like having to print every single page. And also, if I was gonna do rings, I think I would move into the brown cover. Again, I'm not sure. Considerations. And then the last thing is just to stick with what has been working. So moving back into the Delphonics Roll Bond and just using this the way that I kind of have been. Okay, so let's recap. For sure in our lineup is going to be just scrapbook, junk journal, memory keeper book. Okay, that will not change. This will not change. This is my school planner. It's worked well for me for over a year. I'm not changing anything about that. My commonplace planner or notebook where I can just jot down thoughts and things that I learn that are separate from emotional things, that will be in here. And then I have my work daily planner to-do list thing. So that those are for sure in the lineup. Now to figure out what I am going to be planning and write memory journaling in, like emotional journaling in. So the first consideration is to just keep doing what I've been doing. The second consideration is to do my rings planner instead. The idea with the rings too, if I did that, would be to also journal in my rings, which is something I've never done. It would require me to print and cut a ton more pages, so it's something that, like, I don't know, like, I know setting up will be like a thing, but if I make it a video and I do it along with you guys and it's something you guys actually want to see, that makes it okay for me. But yeah, if you were wondering, I would be, the planner that I'm looking for is to plan and write like emotional journaling in, not like just like commonplace journaling. The other option would be to go back to passport size TN, where I have the monthly and the weekly, and then I plan in the weekly and, you know, journal in the weekly as well, using that divider line down the middle. I also have this A6 Midori that I could do the same thing. I would, you know, plan and journal in this. Or I have the Hobo Weeks that I could plan and journal in. Okay, sorry, a hot new bombshell has entered the villa because why did paper and pencil hook me up? I mean, you guys know that I was struggling looking for a weekly planner, and I went there trying to find this, which I'll show you. But then I saw that they had these in stock, which I obviously don't have this color, and it would be nice to distinguish 2025 from 2024. So I picked this bad boy up. Obviously, it's the same as the one that I already have, but a different color cover. So that's exciting. But then they have this little, I don't know, A6 size baddie here. And oh my gosh, I had to get that. I mean, I'll use it for something. I will. That will be used. A6 is my favorite size. So an A6 notebook will never go unused. An undated notebook will never go unused. These ones sometimes go with weeks skipped, but they do get used. So the only thing that's like kind of like getting wasted would actually be my Hobo Weeks, which is so sad because I really thought this would be the one. But let me show you what I picked up instead at all costs. So this is the monthly, you know, 12-month layout here for future planning. And then you literally have undated weeklies. I love that it's undated, that I could skip it, that there's a checklist here, so that way things that you don't have to do on a specific day don't have to go on a day. I love that you could time block if you wanted to. Yeah, I think this might be the one, y'all. I don't know. This is what I'm gonna be using going into 2025, honestly. It's got a monthly, it's got a weekly. If I want to do any daily, I could use this. I could use these, or again, maybe one of these. Let me know what you think. As always, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!